So, what is a vision statement and what is a mission statement, and what's the difference? And does it even matter? That's what we're going to talk about in this episode of the Leadersmith podcast. Stay tuned.
In a world of incompetent bosses, micromanagers, and petty tyrants, you are listening to The Leadersmith. Now, here is your host, Darren Gerdes.
Okay, so we're going to talk about vision and mission statements. Now, much of my role as a professor is to be a simplifier. And so I'm not going to belabor, I'm actually going to try to do my very best to make it as clear as possible what the difference is between a vision statement and a mission statement. Now, a vision statement or a vision is a clear, compelling statement of an idealized future. It's not how we're going to get there. It is, this is what it should look like if we do our job right. This is what our ultimate goal is. So I'm going to give you a number of examples of compelling statements. So Bill Gates had famously, Microsoft's original mission statement was a computer on every desk and in every home. Okay, that's pretty simple. Another very simple one of my favorite ones, was Honda's original mission statement, which was, "We will destroy Yamaha." Okay, now that might be not maybe the best mission statement in the sense that it was kind of motivated by destruction of another company, but that was a pretty clear, compelling future. Okay, the Smithsonian Institute is, their vision is shaping the future by preserving our heritage, discovering new knowledge, and sharing our resources with the world. In Touch Ministries, Charles Stanley, he's a minister in, I believe, Atlanta, who has a very large television audience, proclaiming the gospel of Jesus Christ to people in every country of the world. National Public Radio, also trying to be as extensive as possible by reaching as many as they can. NPR, with its network of independent member stations, is America's preeminent news institution. Now, NPR is not actually America's preeminent news institution, but that's their vision for where they want to be, what they want the world to look like. Habitat for Humanity is a world where everyone has a decent place to live. LinkedIn is create economic opportunity for every member of the global workforce. Feeding America is a hunger-free America. That's a pretty clear, pithy vision statement. The Alzheimer's Association is a world without Alzheimer's disease. So you're starting to understand that this vision statement is something that it's clear, it's compelling, it's this ideal future, it's where we want to be. Peter Block said, one's vision is not a roadmap, but a compass. It just points us in that direction of where we want to go. Okay, a few more sample vision statements. Connect with friends and the world around you on Facebook. Well, obviously, that's Facebook. And Disney was to be one of the world's leading producers and providers of entertainment and information. Now, that is a vision statement. And again, a vision statement's not a roadmap, it's a compass. Now, leadership is the capacity, according to Warren Bennis, leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. And so we're going to connect that vision, where we want to be aspirationally, with where we are now by going somewhere, and how we're going to do it is called a mission statement. So a mission statement is something very different. I define mission statements like this. Mission statements focus on the present in the context of the vision. They should determine what the organization will do to reach the vision. So it's, what's the vehicle? How are we going to do it? How are we going to get there? Stephen Covey says it this way: a mission statement is not something that you write overnight, but fundamentally your mission statement becomes your constitution, the solid expression of your vision and values. It becomes a criterion by which you measure everything else in your life. Now, he was talking about a personal mission statement, but the same thing applies in a corporate environment. So let me go through a number of corporate mission statements. Here's Disney. We just talked about Disney a few moments ago, and I said that the vision was to be one of the world's leading producers and providers of entertainment and information. And their mission, how they're going to get there, is this. Quote, using our portfolio of brands to differentiate our content, services, and customer products, we seek to develop the most creative, innovative, and profitable entertainment experiences and related products in the world. That's how they're going to get there. Facebook, we already talked about Facebook's vision. What's their mission? Facebook's mission is to give people the power to share and make the world more open and connected. How about Warby Parker, the glasses manufacturer? To offer designer eyewear at a revolutionary price while leading the way for socially conscious business. Okay, how about IKEA? To create better everyday life for many people. Or for Nordstrom, to give customers the most compelling shopping experience possible. Now you'll notice they're very different. These mission statements are all very different. But one thing that's very common is you often see the word to. The word to is this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do it by doing this or by doing that. Tesla, to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Or Google, to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. Or Walmart, we save people money so that they can live better. Now again, notice that they can say very different things. Walmart says we save people money so that they can live better, so they're focused on price. Amazon is saying this, to be the Earth's most customer-centric company, where customers can find and discover anything that they might want to buy online, and endeavors to offer its customers the lowest possible prices. So they both want to fight on prices, but Walmart is not exactly customer-centric. They're just, hey, we're low price. If you could find it in the store, it's yours. Amazon is saying that they want to be customer centric. And so they're working very hard to make sure that you find exactly what it is that you find. Now, they're trying to do it at a low price because they're competing on that ground too, but they're trying to be customer centric. So a mission statement may be something different to one company or another, and that's okay. In fact, that's how it should be. Okay, let me continue. Twitter is to give everyone the power to create and share ideas and information instantly without barriers. And Intuit says to improve, Intuit does the accounting software, to improve customers' financial lives so profoundly they couldn't imagine going back to the old way. I love that. What a great mission statement. Caterpillar, the earth-moving machines, quote, to enable economic growth through infrastructure and energy development and to provide solutions that support communities and protect the planet. And then we have Coca-Cola. Coke is to refresh the world, to inspire moments of optimism and happiness, to create value, to make a difference. Now, there are some that are more complicated than others. This one is United Health Services, and they say this. And I think one of the things about this mission statement, it's longer, but they're covering all their core customers. Listen to this. To provide superior quality healthcare services that patients, all capitalized, patients recommend to family and friends. Physicians, all capitalized, physicians prefer for their patients. Purchasers, all capitalized, select for their clients. Employees, all capitalized, are proud of. And investors, all capitalized, seek for long-term returns. I think that's great because they're really focused on who they're trying to do what for. And that's another way of doing it. Now, some organizations also, their goal is not just the bottom line. TurboCam, for example, says this. TurboCam exists as a business for the purpose of honoring God, creating wealth for its employees, and supporting Christian service to God and people. And Chick-fil-A likewise says their mission statement is, quote, to glorify God by being a faithful steward of all that is entrusted to us and to have a positive influence on all who come into contact with Chick-fil-A. There's a reason why everybody's so perky at Chick-fil-A. It's not just about selling tasty chicken. It is, but it's more than that. Okay, so that's how mission statements work. There's a great quote by C.K. Prahalad. He says this, if we took the mission statements of 100 large industrial companies and mixed them up while everyone was asleep and reassigned them at random, would anyone wake up tomorrow and cry, my gosh, where is our mission statement gone? Well, the unfortunate answer is often that's not the case. I mean, most people would not even notice or bat an eye. But in some organizations, you can see a significant difference. If you switch Walmart's and Nordstrom's, you'd see a huge difference because they're trying to do very different things and they know it. At Walmart, they know they're all about low prices and don't bother me, go find the thing on whatever aisle it's on. At Nordstrom, it's exactly the opposite culture. So whatever the mission statement is, has to be the vehicle of how you get to that future vision. Okay, so that's all you need to know about mission and vision statements. Now, here I'm going to end with the quotation for contemplation, and it's this. Stephen Covey said, begin with the end in mind. And that's good advice. If you begin with the end in mind, you're far more likely to get where you're trying to go. All right, that's all I have today. Thank you for listening to the Leadersmith podcast. Talk to you soon.